how to transform your game from looking like this to looking like this instead. Just take a look at that FPS boost, which by the way is 100% safe and works in Fortnite OG. All it takes is a few steps to set up, and after you'll benefit from getting much higher FPS and much better visibility. And if you've got a high-end, mid-end or low-end PC, you should see at least 50% more FPS gains. All you gotta do is open up Google and type in nvidia profile inspector, then select the first link, which should be GitHub, and it's by a user called orbmu2k. And if you scroll down slightly under the latest version, you should see a zip file. Just give that a double click. After downloading, you'll notice that it is indeed zipped, so to unzip it you want to right click on it and click extract all, then click extract again, and this will make the folder actually openable, which is where we can actually launch the application. Once you've launched the application, if you head to the top left corner, you want to type in Fortnite like so, and then select it like this. You'll know if you've done this correctly if you see a green bar and a few different EXEs. After doing that, you want to scroll down to where it says free anti-aliasing, and you firstly want to find the option anti-aliasing transparency super sampling. Now by default this is off, but we want to go ahead and select a specific option, and that is 0x608 replay mode all, that one right there. And after that, scroll down to where it says texture filtering, it's number 4, and you want to find a specific setting called texture filtering driver controlled LOD bias. Now by default this is turned on, but we want to click on the drop down and turn this off, just like so. Once you've set up those two essential settings right there, the rest of the settings are very customizable and they will change the way your textures look in game. So because of this, I've set up 3 different profiles you can try. The first profile is very low graphics. The settings for that are on screen right now. The second profile is the ultra low one. The settings for that are on screen right now. And the third profile is ultra low, and the settings for that are on screen right now. The one that I'm going to use and showcase in this video is the very low graphics for the first one, as in my opinion it's the most playable and the graphics aren't that potatoey like the others are. So to set that up, you want to obviously copy the settings. You want to click on texture filter and LOD bias DX, and we want to set this on 0.5, and then we want to do the same to the one underneath, that's the OGL one, and set that to plus 0.5. Then finally we want to click on texture filter and quality and change the default quality to high quality, and after that don't forget to click apply changes at the top right. And if you launch up the game, you will see we are now on the very low graphics. In my opinion, this one is definitely the most playable. It doesn't go too far and it still gives you a very significant FPS boost. However, if these settings aren't working for you, again you can customize these 3 with these different profiles on screen, or if you want rid of all these settings and want to revert back to normal, you need to go to the top left corner where it says profiles. Make sure you select Fortnite, make sure that green bar is there. Then all you need to do is find this green button right here, click it, and this will restore your settings to the NVIDIA defaults, as you can see right here. Just don't forget to click apply changes afterwards. But if you do choose to stay on the ultra low graphics, when you are in game you will notice how different it actually looks, and you will also notice the significant FPS boost you will gain while playing on these specific settings. Now obviously it does differ from profile to profile. The ultra lower you get, the more FPS you will get. However, that also can result in the game being a lot less playable. So because of that, that's why I like the very low graphics instead. You can see in game they're not that much different to the low graphics in game itself. You can see the mountains are obviously a lower quality, and this just makes the game run a lot more smoother. Same with these hills and stuff like that, they're just way better for visibility, and I think this isn't too far off the like super low settings we get in game already. One little tip I also like to do is to put my view distance on far. I think that balances out the ultra low graphics a ton. It's something I recommend. If not this profile, try out any of the other 2 on screen right now, and if a video does help, feel free to drop a like on it, drop a sub on the channel, and finally be sure to check out any of my other videos on screen right now.